So what are this? Building trust, setting goals, career guidance, personal issues, family issues, department issues, very important, mental issues, sexual issues, regarding scholarship, because they may know what are the scholarships are provided, and future plan. They may not know after finishing once their degree what else they have to choose. So that one, and offering help from various issues. Of course, various issues are there are plenty. We can, if you speak to your students, you may list out many. So next. So the staff are given 2 days orientation program. For us, they in the beginning of the year, compulsory 2 days they will be giving orientation program how to guide the students. Whatever way, if I am experienced also, it doesn't matter, because every year the learning capacity and the students' mentalities changes. No? It's a Y generation to X generation, is a Y generation, now the digitalized generation. As days go, students' mental level is you know the power of you. If you want to make a student to sit half an hour, it's impossible. To listen for 5 minutes is impossible. So like that, no? So the staff are given 2 days orientation. Next. This is just a record what we follow. The pages are contained in this book is. So this is the method we follow. Just go through. Name of the student, period of study, address, we will collect it, and photographers just we will know. 8 students every year will be having it. To follow the 8 students for 3 years, we have to have it the image, and we should know the how many members are at home, and academic status, how they are studying it. So we can go to the personal teacher, one who is handling the class teacher. We can know what average, are they below average, are they above average. If you speak to the students, they are open enough to say, I am average, I am below average. Yeah, they will say. And of course, the knowledge of English, of course, when they speak itself, you can mark it. And interest in what are the areas they are interested, like sports, fine arts, dance, singing, anything. Then future goal. Of course, here is a very important thing you have to mark it here. Future goal. So even we are not so confident to fix our goal and achieve it. Okay. So the guidance, academic level, and even we are providing noon meal, because students are not having a morning breakfast at all. They will come as they get up, they prepare themselves, and they come to the college. So whether they are having food is very important, isn't it? If they are not eating in the morning, you cannot teach them. If you teach also, they will snore and they will even sleep. So okay, that part is very important. So noon meal we have introduced, and the teachers, every teachers will provide 500 per year from teachers. We are having more than 500 teachers. From the 500 teachers, we will collect 500 rupees every year, and we will provide from department at least 5 members will come. So we are providing noon meal freely, and counseling. We have Health Plus, isn't it? There are fixed sisters are there, counselors, psychological counselors. They will be counseling the students regularly. Then medical, of course, anything happen, they will be taken to the hospital and given medication. And financially we are helping, even from the teachers, from the department, from the college. So all over. See, all these things. Only the mentor knows what the students in need of. So according to that, we'll proceed to help the students. And every year we have regular of attendance, whether the students are coming regularly, and academic level, whether they are able to score mark, and what is her outstanding performance, whether she is only concentrating on studies or anything else, skills development is there. So that point also regular. Then the same thing is maintained first year, second year, and the third year. The record is kept, and it will be used when the NAC people visits us, and I think it is adding more credit to the department as well as to the college. It's a student record. Of course, the teacher also follows the record, and the students also have it. Yeah, this one. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's always very difficult to attend a meeting after lunch, so I'll keep it very short. Thank you, Father John. Thank you, sir, for giving us this opportunity to address the faculty. So I'll be talking about something called as the semester plan. Semester plan is it is nothing. It's very simple. It is just a master schedule of what you are planning to do the entire semester. So the semester is usually 12 to 13 weeks, and it will be basically, it is a guiding document for both the staff and the students of what you will be doing. I mean, your particular course, what you will be doing in the course for that semester. So next slide, please. So this is like you are starting early, like get ahead early in the semester. So it should follow a logical format, and the semester plan should include the following things. Next slide, sir. So this is a sample of the semester plan of Holy Cross College. So we will see each component, what is written. Next slide, sir. Semester plan displays the due dates and helps remember when the due date comes up. So this is actually very important. We have our academic calendar when like you have. So in the beginning of the year, everything is given to us when we have a cycle test, when the students are going out, and when is orientation, when is general assembly, everything is given. So based on that, we plan the semester. So the first thing is you should, I will give you a distributed system. You will be given one paper. You can try filling it up too. So your department, your class, which class and which semester, and name of the course, and your course code, and the teacher's name, and the total strength. So all this will be put up in your classroom, so that the student will know the course code and everything. Next slide, sir. So the course objectives. This is for one of the subjects I have done here. It is for radio production. So if you have 5 objectives or 6 objectives, you have to spell it out so that the student will know what he is going to gain once he completes this particular course. And then this is very important. What we do is we always find out the knowledge the student has on the subject. So initially we give them like 5 terms, simple terms. Go to the next slide, sir, and then we come back. So for example, what is MOR? It is for journalism. So mass comm lecturers will know. What is MOR? What is reporting? What is beat? Define deadline. What is citizen journalism? These are simple questions you can ask, like related to your particular subject. And then if the student doesn't know the answer, doesn't matter. And some students surprisingly will know the answer. So you will be able to analyze how many students are bright in this particular subject, or how many have enough knowledge. And you can also find out the slow learners and who needs more guidance, and we need to give more importance to. So next, we'll go to the previous one, sir. So one of the tests we had given, so below 40%, there were 6 students who scored below 40, 6 scored between 40 and 55, and above 55, 8 children, 55%. So the 8 children will become the mentors, and we will club them with the very average students, or the student who needs extra knowledge or extra extra care. Sorry. Okay, next. Okay, so then based on that, you will plan a remedial measure. So, for example, you can give extra classes, you can have a group study, you can have extra class, you can ask them, if it's a practical paper, you can ask them to practice after class hours, and then you can also assign student mentors. These are some of the remedial measures you can, but then you are welcome to add more to it. Next slide, sir. So then we'll also give the test portions. So in the very beginning, they will know what will be the portions for the test. So usually this is the pattern we follow in Holy Cross. So unit 1, unit 2 and half of unit 3, and then for a portion for test 2 will be half of the unit 3, 4 and 5. But then you are welcome to change the units too. So sometimes we have guest lecturers for second unit, but he may come only after 2 months. We will have the third unit, first and the third unit. Now it's left to us. And the next, then comes another important thing is assignment. So the assignment topic is given to the student the day he comes to college, or the week the college or the semester starts. You give them the topic and also the submission date. So the students very well informed that when they are supposed to submit their assignment, and if they are slow learners, they have enough time to work, so that they can spend more time on a particular subject. So what happens is the quality of the assignment is really good, because they have 3 months to prepare for the assignment, and also you will be giving the evaluation strategy of the assignment, on what basis you will be marking them. So they will be working on that particular thing, like content 1 mark, originality 1 mark, make everything transparent, how you're going to score, how you're going to give them marks. So the students start working on it. Sometimes, like individual assignments, if you're going to give, then you will be adding it as lectures, and in the separate paper you will write their name and the topic. All this will be put up in the classroom. The next thing, and we also have 2 quiz tests. So the date is given well in advance, so that the student cannot come and say we didn't know, we cannot come because we never repeat the quiz. So if they do not attend the quiz, then the mark is 0. So they have to plan their activities, family function, everything well in advance, because we have given them the dates. So we don't give any excuse. The deadline is the deadline. And then the seminar topics. So seminar topic is also given separately, and the evaluation strategy is given, so they are marked accordingly. And the next, and then at the end the course teacher signs, and then gives it to the HOD, and the HOD just goes through it, and she signs it, he or she signs it, it goes to the dean, and then once dean approves, then you put it up in the classroom. So this helps a lot in planning your semester. So actually this is semester at a glance. So the students know. We also put up the syllabus along with this paper. So the students know the syllabus, they know the dates, they know what project they are supposed to do, they know what assignments they have to do. So they are very, very clear what they are supposed to deliver in a semester. And also they can work according to their pace, suppose it is 3 months. And then they can set their own timeline, saying that the rough draft will be done now, and then the literature review, and then the second draft, etc. So this is how we have been functioning for years together in Holy Cross, and this helps us kind of, it's very, very systematic and helps us focus. And we also actually talk with other teachers and see to that, our dates don't clash, so that, we don't say I give one date and the same date if she gives, and the students will find it difficult. So we space out the assignments and the seminar, so the students are not burdened. So that is the thing. Now you have a paper. If you want, you can also fill it up, and you can try and see.
Thank you.
You have any doubts in semester?
Yes, if you have some questions to be asked, you can ask Sister Jasmine and Dr. Shirley. And after that, I have requested both of them to tell us something about patent generation. Then we'll have vote of thanks. Thank you. Now, please. Sister.
Some of the evaluation strategy that you follow, how is it, like, we have like, this is one component here, and like assignment is there, presentation. Is there any other strategy that you use for evaluation?
No, we have quiz, seminar, and this is prescribed by the university, so we stick to that for a CIE calculation. But it is left.
During the class, we will follow the Bloom's taxonomy method, where we will take only 10 minutes class, the first 10 minutes and the last 10 minutes. In between, we will have an intelligent break. That intelligent break, we will be giving like a panel discussion. It's very interesting, conducting game and conducting choose the best answers quizzes we'll give, and we'll be throwing like I will finish my content 10 minutes. You'll be giving content 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, what will you we'll throw a ball to somebody. They throw the ball which goes there. She has to answer. It's funny. It's more. They will be interesting. So 10 minutes will break, and we'll have. If chance has, I'll share with the father later. What is the Bloom's taxonomy methodology?
Sometimes they are asked to perform also, like whatever content they have learned. The students are given 5 minutes time. We put them in groups, and then they have to present whatever they have learned. So even if the students didn't understand, we will know immediately. We will know that they have not understood the concept. So, and the criteria for evaluation is left to the staff members. Like however they want to evaluate, they can evaluate. Some of the teachers give 2 assignments. Instead of 5 marks, they give it for 2.5 marks and 2.5 marks, and then they add the marks together. And it's the same with the presentation too. And sometimes it's a group work, and even if it's a group work, there's a viva, a mock viva. So each student has to tell what was her part in the group activity. So they don't get equal score, same marks, no. Both of us are not filing any papers, but then we did talk with our staff members, and we are going to discuss. And one of the days you can do it online too, so they will talk to you and you can ask them questions. Yes. So patent is the exclusive right which is granted by the government for an invention, and this patent right is only for a period of some time. Next slide, sir. So there are different stages of patent filing. One is the provisional specification, where you have the initial filing of your innovative idea. And second is the complete specification, where complete description of what you have done. I'll give you the stages. So complete description of implementation takes place here. And then the examination by the experts to certify the person for their knowledge in patent. And the fourth is justification of examination of report, why they granted or they not granted, and then you get the clearance of grant. These are the simple stages. Next, so provisional specification is nothing but the simple write-up about your project, and this you will be submitting it to the patent office. And a provisional specification is usually filed to establish, like you wouldn't have completed your invention, or you wouldn't have completed it. So this is the initial early stage, and you will be telling them, there is a delay with expected. So just telling them, that we are in the process. And no patent is granted on the basis of your provisional specification. And you have to go through the next one. Next slide, sir. And it has to be followed by a complete specification for obtaining a patent for your invention. And this complete specification must be submitted within 12 months of filing the provisional specification, and this period is non-extendable. And this complete specification, you will have the title of the invention and field to which the invention belongs, the background, a complete description of your experiment or your invention, and your results, your claims, and the abstract, everything, you know. So you will submit this as the second part. And next slide. And after that, the applicant has to make a request to the patent office for examining the application by paying a fee. And this request can be made at the time of submitting your complete specification or within 48 months of filing the application. And not all projects can be patentable. There should be a segment of novelty and industrial or commercial viability of the work. So this is what is basically what the patent is about. And in our college, like every year, we get 5 to 6 patents. So it's mostly science teachers who do it. We have something called as the seed grant. The seed grant is initiated by the management. The management will ask for the teachers to give proposal to the management. So when we give them a proposal along with a budget, we are given a small amount of money to carry on with the research. So like I got an amount of 15,000 this year, and like that, like 18 staff were given this seed grant. And many of the science teachers, even when they explain, there will be an open discussion with the principal, and all those who have applied for the grant will present their proposal, and there will be discussion. And the science teachers, like when they'll tell you this component, they will separate this thing, and they will find out, that will be helpful for the diabetic patient, cancer patient, and using mathematical thing, how they will find out if a person has cancer, these kind of things. So there's a lot of novel ideas. So then these staff members, they go on to file for patency. And we also have a few mentors who guide us regularly, and we have meetings with them once in a month, and they help us. So, and usually they combine the 2 or 3 staff work together, and one of the patents last time, like 5 members work together for a particular invention. So we have requested few staff members who have got their patents, so they are ready to do a live meet with you, so that you can also ask a lot of questions to them.
This is an idea. So we can have, even if you interact with your students, they may come with many ideas. For example, I have got an idea. We are going to the mall. And we are purchasing things. Where you choose and put it your things. Actually, we collect things, and where do you drop? Usually in the basket. It will be the basket. So if it's the basket, we will be going with 1,500 to purchase things. And you will be purchasing for 2,000. You may not have extra money to pay for it. When you to the counter, you'll be finding difficult to pay the extra 5. So whatever the chosen things which you like most, you have to give back that day. So to avoid that, what I have taken is goods electrocalci basket in the mall. It's normally to think that basket will calculate all your things. Whatever you drop it will automatically calculate the money immediately, and it will come to you, and it will go back where it came from. So this is my idea, what I have shared. To create this model, they are expecting from me is 1.5 lakhs. So this is, I have to get a patent certificate, and I have to sell it to the market. This is a small idea.
You can tell them how some of our students.
One example.
Just one
So
some of our students have also got patents because they have invented smart dustbins. and this was appreciated by even the president, and they have won more than 10 to 15 lakhs of money for their invention.
And for the blind and the deaf and blind, no, those in the shoe itself is, you know, if something is as they walk, is there no hitting something, it will be vibrate. That they recently found by like economics student, one of the economics student, and she got a patent for it.
So is there any patents on for shoes? If there is, then for
Social sciences.
So anybody can come up with this area.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
does not belong to science only.
Not only science.
Yeah, anybody can come
You
up
have
with
to
this
think out
area
of the box.
and we can convert them.
That's why I told the students who are struggling, the parents who are struggling at home to find a stone in the rice, something. To, what I can create for my mother to in order to to feel comfortable, to wash clothes, something else. A student can they will have automatically this idea soon. We can if you interact, they will bring it.
So may I invite Sister Jasmine and Dr. Shirley to take their seats here, please. And we request Dr. Father Tommy Agustina Rector to say a few words before we go ahead with vote of thanks.
Dear Sister Jasmine and Shirley ma'am, thank you for sharing with us, though the time was limited, on mentoring, which is a very serious thing actually. Accompaniment, we call accompanying students, so that is very helpful, adding to the kind of resources that we already have. It is very nice. And also this semester planning, I was reminded to have a slogan for the year and things like that. I remember they were sharing with us, and all the events of the year is planned keeping that slogan in mind for the year in
This year it was blended and inclusive learning.
Okay, so thank you for that, and especially this patent thing. I think that's where we need to kind of ignite our minds so that faculty as well as students are initiated into this. Thank you very much, and thank all of you for participating in this. And I think it has triggered some thoughts in our minds, and I hope that it will further develop with their assistance that they are promising. We can have it online, some more input and some discussion on that. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Father. I would like to invite our Dhiren sir to propose vote of thanks. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, sir. So we have come to the end of today's session. So on behalf of our faculty members, fathers, so we would like to thank sisters and Dr. Shirley for this wonderful sessions, and definitely I see that there's a lot of scope for us to implement going forward. Definitely some of the points that I've just taken into my mind, and we would be going forward and implementing for this upcoming academic sessions. So once again, I'd really like to thank you so much for your session. Thank you so much.
Just give us your 2 minutes. Let's